2024 is coming to an end, and it's this year that Spotify has released their 2024 Wrapped. Spotify just cannot get anything right. It just seems like certain songs that are added to the Wrapped shouldn't be there. Let's get into it, guys. Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing my 2024 Wrapped from Spotify. I've done one last year. The songs they had for last year's Wrapped was all over the place. Let's get into it. Life moves fast. You listened for 8,000 minutes this year. This puts you in the top 35 of listeners worldwide. Pretty accurate. Your biggest listening day was January 20th. With 268 minutes. You played 1,000 songs this year. Your top song was Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. I'm not really surprised by this. This song was very popular throughout the summer. I do love the synthesizers that do come in. It's one of the most very catchy songs off Short and Sweet. You streamed it 86 times starting on April 16th. Here are my top songs of 2024 from Spotify. Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. Ghost by Taylor Landress. Right There by Ariana Grande featuring Big Sean. Honeymoon Fades by Sabrina Carpenter. And Supernatural by Ariana Grande. I do love Honeymoon Fades by Sabrina Carpenter. I barely listened to it this year. So just to have it on my top 5 songs of 2024, that makes no sense. There is other songs I've listened to more often than this one. Ghost by Taylor Landress. I did listen to this one a lot. It kind of gives me Sabrina Carpenter. If you guys want to go listen to her songs, just go to Spotify and all streaming platforms. I did do a review of Enough by Taylor Landress. If you guys want to go see that review, I'll put that in the description below. I cannot wait to see what Taylor brings to the table next. You've changed, and so has your listening. February was your mall goth rock out post-grunge phase. You were really into artists like 3 Days Grace, Adam Ship, and Shinedown. I was able to listen to some Adam Ship, one of their songs which was called Pencil Fight, on the soundtrack for NASCAR Chase for the Cup 2005. The one game I did have was called NASCAR Sim Racing. It was a different name since it was under the PC. Let's continue on. You were all about artists like Sabrina Carpenter, Ariana Grande, and Tate McRae. I did do a review of Think Later by Tate McRae. If you guys want to see that review, I'll put that in the description below. But I feel like it was kind of all over the place. It was also very short. It was just not her best album. Also too, Tate McRae is under RCA. Tate McRae's latest song she did release was called Two Hands. I thought this one was pretty solid. It's not one of her best songs she's put out. The direction she's going for now, I feel like it's just the same sound all over and all over again. It turns out that Greedy was her biggest hit, and she cannot find her way to go back where she was when she put out that song. She is very talented. She can dance. She does have a decent vocal range. I don't think she's the best vocalist. She needs to go into a direction that is very fresh. It just seems like everything's all the same to me. Nothing has changed. I'll talk about Tate McRae another time. It doesn't seem like she's going in the right direction to me. June was your mood, music strut, R&B moment. You were big on artists like Chris Brown, Normani, and 7th Streeter. I did listen to Dopamine by Normani. Lights On by Normani. I'm surprised this one was not in my top 5. I think they should have really switched out Honeymoon Fades by Sabrina Carpenter and replaced it with a Normani song. And Dopamine is a very good album. I do recommend it. You listened to 704 artists, but one had a special place in your heart and ears. Ariana Grande was your top artist of the year. Your longest listening streak was 7 days. I did listen to the Yours Truly album, but I feel like it should be Sabrina Carpenter or Tinashe. You're a top 3% fan and you spent 773 minutes together. Here are my top 5 artists of 2024 from Spotify. Ariana Grande, Tinashe, Chris Brown, Sabrina Carpenter, and Taylor Landress. She has such a beautiful vocal range. I feel like she is another version of Sabrina Carpenter. A shout out to Taylor Landress. I'm so happy you were actually the person that was on my playlist this year. Since I've been playing Tinashe's song Nasty throughout the summer, I thought Tinashe was going to be my top artist of 2024. That is my 2024 Wrapped from Spotify. The 2024 Wrapped was kind of very dry. I would have loved to see different genres. I heard a lot of people saying Spotify's Wrapped this year was very disappointing. Spotify should start something that should be very interesting. There were other artists that they missed here that I've listened to. I wish Spotify had that feature where you discovered new artists. They used to have that, and they took that out. One of them was called Sleep Token, just to see they were not mentioned on my Spotify Wrapped. Chappell Roan, After Midnight, I'm surprised that was not higher. I tried listening to The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess by Chappell Roan. There were some songs that were very catchy. It was here and there for me. I would love to hear your thoughts on what your Spotify Wrapped was this year. If you guys want to see more videos, don't forget to hit subscribe, like, and comment. Take care, guys.